Welcome everyone. I'm going to be cleaning the filter because I noticed it just seemed a little bit weak on the flow. So I've got a Fluval 307 here and I've taken it out. I drained what was in here into the bucket. So that can stay inside now, and I know it's not going to let any more water out. What I've done so far, this is what I wanted to show you, because I've seen some other videos and I'm like, hang on a sec, just thought now, hang on a second, you've made the water dirty and then you put cleaning stuff in dirty water. So I've slowly taken out the different foams and the trays from this slowly, okay, and then put them in here. And then what I've done is I've cleaned, because this water was still pretty clean. All the muck is in the sponges there, yeah? So that's quite clean. So what I've done is I've rinsed, just dip this in, give it a little shake in the clean water, in both my two bio layers. So now there's a little bit dirtier. Oh yeah, I had this sponge on top as well. So that one doesn't go on that one, but anyway, I'll show you that maybe later as I put it together. So it's a little bit dirtier, but not loads. So my next sponge could be these little white flosses, which potentially I'll actually change. So then we got this one. So this probably isn't as dirty as, say, this and those. So I'm going to clean them next. Just put them in the water. Give them a little bit of a squeeze. And it's cleaner. It's not perfectly clean, there's still a bit more on the edge there. But what I sometimes do is, when I usually do this in, say, in the bath, or somewhere like outside, what I do is I kind of bang this against the edge of the bucket, and I find that can shake more stuff out. But I think that's a lot cleaner than what it was, and I do want to keep the beneficial bacteria, so I think that'll be okay. See, look, the water coming from that is actually clean, Give it a little bit of a shake maybe, and then a squeeze down. But like I say, sometimes giving it a tap does get out more, but I think it'll be okay. So I can put this together, but I'm not going to put it in this tank because I need to empty that water yet and throw it away. The first thing I rinsed actually in the water was this. And my little filter in there. If you want to know what current media I'm using, apart from this Bio Home, I've got a mixture. The brown stuff in there, the dark brown, is lava rock. Then we've got the alpha grog, which is the black and white rough stuff in there. And then all the other ones are a mix of bio rings. From different tanks I've had and things. You've got one with a small hole there, ones with big holes. They all vary in porousness, and they're clean. They have stayed pretty clean, so that's all good. So the next bit, you look at these bits of the plants and that come through. I doubt I'll be able to do that just by dipping it. But no, I'm starting like that, I guess. This way, when I empty this, I can make sure that's clean in there. So if I'd had left them in there, and then say the water was in here, I wouldn't necessarily better clean that out if it needed to at the bottom. So I peeled off one of these. I mean, these are pretty brown. These are supposed to be white. Give that a little shake in there, and then a squeeze. And lot better. And I'll do another bit at the end again, where that is built up at the end. These ones are replaced about 3 to 6 months. The floss, the fine stuff, generally a month, because they get really clogged up, as you saw. I know some of you don't really care about wearing gloves. I don't put gloves on necessarily when I put my hand in the tank anymore. But when I'm doing this very mucky stuff, I'm like, you know, all the feces or whatever, you know, this all is. I think that it's okay. I think I'll wear a glove. These ones I'm wearing now, these gloves, these are bathroom gloves. They're usually always sold out, especially, you know, now during the latter stages, or, you know, pandemic still being around a bit. So what I need to do really on this one is just kind of get the big bits off. This is quite porous, this blue one. It's just to stop the bigger particles. If it's bioactive, then just do this. If you've got one and it's not bioactive, so it's just, say, pond foam, because it's so porous, there's probably not a lot of bio benefit from it, so you could rinse it under the tap, but they can last quite a while. At the end of the day, bio's going to live on it, so I would say 6 months on them to a year. Yeah, it's not cleaning up so well, so I might use a bit of I might really get like I've got a little measuring jug, and I can get a litre of clean water out of the aquarium and give them another little swish, but not in this particular one. Another good thing is, if you want to water your plants, this is the stuff to use, guys. Okay guys, what I've done is I've actually managed to rinse these. What I noticed with these ones I've got in a big sheet, this is quite strong compared to, say, the Fluva one. If I had the Fluva one, it would have puffed up, you know, almost fallen apart, but it didn't. Now, because I've got the beneficial bacteria in here still, because I haven't rinsed them, beneficial bacteria in here, and also I've got the beneficial bacteria in the bottom black sponges, I don't really necessarily need to have everything with beneficial bacteria. Now, because I've just put these under, say, tap water, which was quite hot, it will have some chlorine in there, because chlorine's a gas. So what I do, I can get some water from the aquarium into a little bowl or something and dip it, and then swap sort of what's on here more for, and kind of replace and hopefully get rid of some of that. And then I'm going to put that back in there, so that will still filter the fine particles. Next time though, I might decide to change this. I'm sure it'll not last and stay strong forever, but this has only been put in a month ago, well, just over a month ago, and you can see it's going to do a reasonably good job still.